Hi, this is MuscleYTG, and welcome to the next video in the Let's Play Bloodborne series. This is going to be Let's Play Bloodborne, Episode 9. Let's get started. So what we're doing here is we're just cycling through the prices, trying to find a decent deal, but I think we've leveled up past the point of no return, and now things are going to start costing a lot of echoes. Alright, so that right there, they give you that after you beat Vicar Amelia. And basically what that is I think that is the item that one of the items that you use to get to the DLC, which is, honestly, for a game that has DLC, Bloodborne has the most convoluted way to get to the DLC. We might be doing that eventually, but more than likely, this will just be a base game Let's Play. Let me know in the comments, though, if you would like to see the DLC. So we're just going to level up here. It's costing quite a bit to level up now, but we should have about 4 or 5 levels available to us. And since we're going for a quality build, we're going to be leveling up our strength, vitality, and our skill. That way we have the access to the most weapons that we can possibly use. We won't be doing any type of arcane build or blood tinge build, but those are viable builds to run, and if you would like to check out something similar to that, then there's other channels out there on YouTube that do just that. So yeah, we're going to be running a quality build. Heading on back to, I believe we're going to the Church of the Good Chalice. Maybe not. The goal here, actually, of this episode is, I don't know how to pronounce it, but we are heading to an optional area, and when you do go to this optional area, you need to be prepared to actually finish it, because there's no getting back.
You weren't lying. This is a safe place. Thank you. I'm in your debt. I'd like to tender my...
Ah, you. The swindling offcomer. Did you really think that'd work? There's no fooling me. Now, off with you. You heard me. Go away. I can't stand the stench of your lying breath. I'll spare you one nugget of advice. Beware the blind man. There the beggar sits at the bottom of the bloody food chain, and then he's here acting like he owns the place. He's not to be trusted. What's he want with all those people anyway? That little weasel has a murky past, I'm telling you.
Ah, the hunt, thank you. So that old man, you told him about this place, right? Well, he don't offer me much in the way of conversation, but still, I'd rather see him alive anyhow. And I sort of hope that my asking you turn out to, you know, help him out in the end. I've never been any use to anyone, you see. Just happy about it, is all. If you find any saints, send them along to her.
Oh. How did we ever get into this mess?
Okay, so she's kind of freaking out. That guy that's sitting in the corner there, he is that guy that we told to lie to, and he did the opposite of what we said. So we're just going to die to this guy. That's the goal here. And the place we're going to is called the Hypogean Gall. I believe that's what it's called. Hypogean Gall. Or Gale. Completely optional. But I'm going to be quiet during the cutscene. Okay, so here we are at the Yargul Unseen Village. I'm going to open that cell right up. They don't really have too much security here, apparently. But you want to make sure you're wearing the church clothes that you got off of Father Gascoigne, because there is a special NPC in here, too, that you can rescue. We'll read that again later. That's more lore, though. And as we all know, lore is slightly interesting.
In the name of the healing church, cleanse us of this horrible...
Frenzied Cold Blood, level 7. That's going to give us a lot of echoes. Alright, here we go.
By your garb, the healing church, you've come to save me. Thank you, dear saint. I have no words to express my relief. You can take this, at least. It's sure to please an upstanding member of the church like you. Oh, thank you so much, dear gods. Thank you. I was seized on the street by the hulking brute in the cathedral ward and locked up here. There were many others, but they've been taken away. And I've heard moans echoing in the distance ever since. So, the hunt is on tonight. Then the streets are perilous, and every door will be shut tight. Perhaps it isn't my place to ask, but do you know somewhere that... Oh, thank you so much. I'll set out as soon as I can. I pray for success on your hunt, kind hunter.
Okay, I don't know if I'd be considered a kind hunter, but anyway. She gives you a madman's knowledge. Tell her to go to Odin Chapel. Boom. Done. Alright, let's go read that lore again real quick. Madmen toil surreptitiously in rituals to become blah 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 blah. Yeah. Anyway, you can pause the video and read that yourself if you'd like. If you don't like, that's fine. Don't do it. Okay, this area is pretty interesting. I think we're going to continue upward, though. And we've got two of those bagmen. They're actually called snatchers. I was calling them bagmen, but yeah, they're snatchers. Here's our lantern. That's our way out. We're not leaving yet, though. We're going to cheese this.
Cheese, glorious cheese. Fighting cheese, glorious cheese. So tender.
Whether you like it saucy, snappy, mild, or wild, real cheese is for you.
Enjoy cheese.
So yeah, this is this is the way I would recommend like a new player to do this part, because these enemies are extremely difficult and they require a very good timing for parries and things like that. And when they enrage, it just gets even more dangerous. So that's what I recommend right there. But anyway, let's get this item. Oh, it's a moon. The moon rune. We need to get our rune workshop working. That's coming soon. Let's sneak around here because we got an ambush waiting for us. And these people will lobotomize you. Those monsters will lobotomize you and pretty much kill you one hit if you allow them to. So we're not going to allow them to do that. Alright, so just hang out right here in the doorway because guess what's coming up the stairs right now? You guessed it. It's a big, sloppy, nasty pig. And that's how you do it, right there. That's how you take out the big, sloppy, nasty pig. Alright, so we're heading over here. We're going to see if we can find some items. Frenzied Cold Blood 8. Oh my goodness. It's going to make me frenzy just thinking about it. Anyway, we're going to get this lore. Behold a pale blood sky. No, I don't think that doesn't look pale blood to me, but yeah, could be. There's another pig. He saw us. Here it comes. Dodge! That's all you have to do. They're pretty easy, honestly. They're pretty easy enemies to kill. Eventually, you can actually come back here and farm for souls. A pretty good soul farm. And you can get a rune that allows you to get extra souls every time you visceral attack. So it turns into quite the lucrative farm. But there's better farms out there too. It's and they're pretty much located in chalice dungeons. But beware over here. There are a lot of dogs. You're gonna see why in just a few seconds here. Alright, that dog definitely saw us. So everything's like super duper strong, and everything hits really hard right now. Yeah, I got ambushed. It's pretty smart AI, really, to do that. So, anyway, don't make that the same mistake. Here comes that pig again. Those blood vials. Yeah, we've pretty much replenished. So what we're going to do here, we're actually going to go the opposite way. We're going to go down here and get these items. Because there are honestly a lot a lot of items, and there's basically my favorite set of clothing in this game. Just looks-wise, it looks great. Alright, and this is where the armor set is. We're going to pick it up and we're going to put it on. Super fast. No sound. Just how we like it. Alright, we got... looks like one dog here. Madman's knowledge, madman's knowledge, madman's knowledge. Perfect. Alright, now we're going to head over back to where those dogs are. That's how you do it right there. It was the outfit that was holding me back. So now that I have my favorite outfit on, things are going to get better. Allegedly. With big quotation marks around the word allegedly. Okay, so that was where the pig was. I'm just going to roll onto this. Go over here and speed it up because I was very indecisive. And we're going to probably do a little plunge attack that's going to miss. Thankfully, we had luck on our side. Everything was fine. Taking care of those dogs is a walk in the park when you do it right. Okay, here's another part we're going to fast forward through because there's a lot of sneaking. That's one dog down. We're doing it like this because there is obviously a snatcher over there. We don't want to aggro the snatcher. Alright, and here we're going to try to do a double. This is how you can do this. See? Yeah, it didn't work. But I might still be able to get it. There is a way to cheese these guys without really being too cheesy. Alright, this might be it right here. Yeah, that's how you do it right there. That's how you cheese those guys without being too cheesy. You just gotta time it just right. Twin bloodstone shards and the tontitrus or whatever that's called. Pretty cool weapon. Not my cup of tea, but it's a pretty cool weapon nonetheless. 3 twin bloodstone shards off of that one. Very nice. See, it's good to come to this area, even though it is completely optional. It's good to come here just to get those twin bloodstone shards, so you can start upgrading your weapon past +3. And there is an optional boss here that is kind of worth fighting. So when you come down this hallway, there's going to be 2 dogs and one of those snatchers. You want to kite the dogs away and then fight the snatcher without the dogs present. This makes everything a lot easier. Alright, he's already enraged. It's alright though. Just maintain your calm and composure. Don't let the camera angle fuck you over like it almost did to me. Not as easy as that, really. They're not that tough of an enemy. They drop bloodstone shards. Alright, let's continue on down this hallway here. We are almost to the area I wanted to show you guys this episode. I know it's a longer video than normal, but I think it's worth it. And I didn't really want to cut out too much of the content in this area, because this is a completely optional area. We're doing the whole thing in one episode. That way, if we do come back here, it'll only be to farm blood echoes. Those things are scary. If they get a hold of you, it's gonna hurt. Thankfully, they're slow and clunky too. They drop the bloodshot eyeball. But then they drop pebbles too, like crows. So, there's that. If you want some pebbles, you can farm those guys. Every enemy in here that's laying down, everything in here is a targetable enemy. Except for the obvious ones. There's a few obvious ones, like that one there in the corner. But everything else is targetable. Some bullets. Always welcome. Bullets are always, always, always welcome. There's another enemy. Another one. And that one's sitting there. Just don't get surprised by them. Alright, we got 2 snatchers in the other room that we have to take care of. That one already sees us. The one with his back to us does not see us, so we'll save that one for later. And we'll fight the one that sees us. And here he comes. He can make it through this door. Just barely. It's time to cheese.
Cheese, glorious cheese.
Taste mighty and mighty.
Cheese, glorious cheese.
It's so tantalizing.
Whether you like it saucy, snappy, mild, or wild, has a taste for you.
It's your cheese, glorious
Oh boy. Don't want to let it hit us as hard as it can while it's frenzied. That's not a good idea. Oh, we missed. Alright. Oh.
Taste my biting.
Cheese, glorious cheese.
There, it's dead. Oh my goodness. Bolt paper. Bolt paper has got to be one of my favorites, along with the fire paper. They're both really awesome. Kind of expensive, but later on it doesn't matter. All right, so here we go. We're gonna try to cheese up this guy. That didn't work, but we still got him. Okay, and this is the entrance to the optional boss. We're gonna head on down here. We're gonna ring that bell. This boss is pretty difficult. And this old hunter defector Antel is Twinsy! Alright, we're just going to adjust our hotbar here for maximum proficiency. And yeah. This boss has 2 or 3 major attacks. It's got its swipes with its claws. It's got that big explosion, and then it's got a like a breath kind of thing. It is recommended to come in here with a like a +6 weapon and fight this guy. We are doing it with a +3 weapon just to show it can be done. We have not upgraded our weapons past +3. I will show proof of that after we beat him, just in case people don't believe me. Yeah, that right there, you gotta avoid that a little bit better than I did. Dark Beast Paarl. Yeah, I just had the hardest time avoiding that attack. So, right there I just showed you basically the strat. You want to attack its legs until it loses its electrical charge. And it'll fall down stunned and when it's like that. And when it does, you just keep attacking its legs, stun it again. So that's essentially the strat that I'm using here. Attacking its legs. If you found this video without being a subscriber, please consider subscribing. It helps way more than I can articulate, and means a lot to me and the channel. Let me know in the comments if you liked or didn't like the video, and I will try to respond as soon as I see it. And this will also let me know if I'm doing things right for you. Feel free to check out the links in the description, and I will see you next time in the next video. This is Muscle YTG, signing out.